to itself.
It's a nice tear.
That is very awesome. That's what you want. That's how you want your meatballs.
That is quite tasty. You leave me with this in a room alone, I might rub it on my nipples.
Yeah, thanks. Make me look like a dick.
Dude, you... Couple, you know... Alright, anywho. Oregano. Oregano, quite tasty. If you use it in a lot of Italian dishes, and pizza.
Spaghetti sauce.
Spaghetti sauce.
Yes.
Quite tasty. You name anything Italian, they probably got oregano in it.
Store brand shit that doesn't taste good.
Basil. Same fucking thing.
Store brand shit doesn't taste good. A little tiny bit of butter. Maybe a little bit of garlic. Fresh garlic. Oregano. Basil. Just let that shit simmer. Mad good. Trade secret.
Paprika. Now this shit, it looks like it's spicy because it's red or whatever, but more, this is a lot of good color that you want in your food.
And you know what they're gonna know this from? Deviled eggs. That red shit.
Oh, yeah.
What is that red flakes on my deviled eggs? Paprika.
Paprika.
It's a little bit of flavor difference.
It's a little bit of flavor. Adds the color. And color is sometimes more important than taste.
Absolutely.
Now, getting into the hot shit.
Like when meat goes bad, just flip it up. No, I'm done.
Put the green side down. But, alright. You're gonna want some spice in there. So put some Cajun seasoning, something fucking burning on there. Because it's not too hot. In the grand scheme of things, it's not that hot. But salt and burning.
Can you zoom in on this? Zoom in on that?
Yep.
Let me know when you're good.
Yep.
That looks like there's a lot of shit, but it's really not. When you mix it all together, and when it cooks, it's really, honestly, that really is not that much.
Exactly.
And the Cajun, you're like, oh man, why are you throwing Cajun in? You know, I think when people now here in the U.S., they see Cajun, they're like, blackened fish, blackened chicken, whatever. They burn the shit out of it and just layer it all out. No. Cajun is just something totally different. Just a little bit of spice, a little bit of
spice.
So.
Spice and salt are the most important things that you're going to want in your food because they make your tongue take the flavor out of the food. Very important. Speaking of which, we're going to want to throw some hot sauce in there.
One episode.
Eggs.
Much.
You can go.
It's like 2.5 pounds.
It's not a big deal. Sounds
there
good.
We go.
Looks good too. All right.
Now this is the fun part.
Mixing it in, getting up in there.
Wash your hands first. Very, very, very key. Especially right now, it's during the winter. You don't want the nasty that's going around, so you just what? Did you use soap? You're fucking. Don't do it then. We know each other, so we don't really care. But
he gave me AIDS.
Happy birthday! You want 11 seconds of washing your hands to kill all germs. I probably did like 4, 5, maybe even 7. He did like water. So you might not like it.
Add in breadcrumbs as you go. You want to take some of that moisture out, and then also help it bind. Also, I want to add wet rag underneath. We discussed this last episode, but I want to make sure nobody cuts off their hand and then blames us in court.
Mind you, again, we're going to say that during a little argument here, that there's an egg in here.
There's 2 eggs in there.
I'm saying there's an egg in this thing, so allergies.
You're right, I'm sorry.
Allergies, mind this.
That was me.
On our hands.
That's what's key, really. You know what's more key? I need to be more drunk. Makes sense.
Hey, I want more.
Here we go. He's got dirty hands. We don't know. Steady. Easy does it. All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
I couldn't talk, so I had to say no, as in I don't want more.
Yep. So, a lot of the times, this is what I would say that you need to add some Parmesan cheese into it because it gives a nice salty flavor to it. But we, frankly, don't have that, and you know what? You might not have that up at your dorm, whatever. So we're throwing in some regular shredded cheddar cheese, and we're gonna hope.
Mind you, for some of you guys who are in an area that don't have like a floor area where there's like a microwave, a stove, shit like that. I mean, I've seen that crap and I've not seen it, but I haven't known those campuses too well. So we will have episodes where literally it's just gonna be a George Foreman grill, and it's gonna have season on it. So don't worry about it. It's coming up. It's coming up. So be patient.
This is luck of the draw right now. We can't do an episode of my house. I swear to God, man. We have too small of a kitchen.
That would be perfect because sometimes George Foreman, dude, George Foreman.
I don't even roll as George Foreman.
I got a little tiny ass one in there.
Anywho, Evan Williams.
I got chopped.
Scotch is my homeboy. That's gonna be hard.
Oh, dude.
You want to do them about the size of your palm, because you're gonna wonder how fucking big you want these. That probably didn't help you out at all. All right, anywho, you're gonna want them in a ball size. They're gonna be all right size. You gotta think. You can fit this whole thing in your mouth.
Dude, you're dumb. A little bit bigger than a golf ball. Just a little bit bigger than a golf ball.
There was no way I was gonna try to figure that shit out. I'm already looking at you with that weird eye.
Looking at the size of how you just made it, that's a little bit bigger than a golf ball.
A little bit smaller than a tennis ball. He's gonna fucking hit me.
Obviously, you're gonna have the one that doesn't stick out, and this guy right here.
That was apparently this douchebag.
Made this one.
Yeah.
So, whatever. One's gonna be a little bit undercooked than the other one, but just serve that to the one you don't like.
Yeah.
And that didn't come from me, mind you.
We all have people we don't care for, and sometimes they're over their house looking for food.
Or that annoying dorm room that screams at Counter-Strike all the time.
Or that douchebag that shows up to your house that's like, hey, we should start making a cooking show while we're drunk.
Yeah, hey, how you doing?
I can't do a drunken show by myself. The Lord technically doesn't count in the law's eyes of people that I was drinking with.
The Lord?
The Lord. You never drank with God before? I mean, by yourself.
That part's gonna get edited out. Yeah.
That one. Just take a chunk out of it. And, okay.
There we go. No, I'm looking at your.
That's mine.
That's mine.
Ooh, you were about to call me out, weren't you?
Yeah. I'm not drinking that because John was handling raw meat. Right. Yep. Can't drink this.
Yeah, you can.
We'll find them. My nasty hands all over yours.
Oh, you rotten bastard.
That's why I wash them both.
Clear out the oven. We're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees.
Have a vent, either top or like mine, fucking downdraft.
You better figure out a way to cook it really quickly and then get the fuck out of where you are at. If not, make sure that you're not getting the smoke up into your smoke detector for your dorm, because that shit will fuck you up.
If you set off the smoke alarms, you might think it's funny, but how many people live in a dorm? A lot of people, and guess what? All of them have to leave because you're doing this.
That big guy down the hall is gonna butt fuck you.
Yeah, word, dude. Bend over.
Mm-hmm.
No,
it's probably like Pringles candy.
I'm serious
too,
because you didn't even think about this, so nah.
I didn't work.
I don't go that way.
Anywho.
What does the heat at?
Ultra high, super high, mega duper high. Like aggro crag high. And maybe a little bit of this guy right here. A little bit of this guy. Oh!
Woo! High five! Yeah, buddy! Yeah!
Some of us make it tasty. So throw it in there, give yourself enough space to fit enough.
Did we burn out all the oil? I I think we might have turned out all the oil, huh?
Put a little bit in there.
Put a little bit in there.
So,
mind you, when you're doing this, you do not want to make flame come out of there.
I'm opening up a window right now.